good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to a brand new week, a brand new day. It's the Monday edition of The Conversation here on Lagos Television. I am Abimbola Bello.
Good morning. We are back here again on The Conversation. I am Ajibola Ojeshola.
Good morning and welcome. I am Joy Olu.
Good morning, Lagos. I am Adivigbe Omotayo.
Why are you such a drama queen? Why are you such a
Today
drama
is
queen?
Monday.
Because we warned
need to
you on
be
Friday.
up and alive.
Girl.
Okay. And your voice is so loud.
Yes.
I hope you sustain that throughout the week.
Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning, my neighbors. Okay, how was your weekend, Adivingpe? Since you're in a
I
bright
started
mood.
slow.
You did what?
I started slow.
You started slow, but you
But
ended.
yesterday,
You ended on a hula balloon note.
yes. Yes.
Okay, thank God you woke up early today.
I told you that was my ginger.
So we'll find more gingers for you on Sundays. But not all gingers will end this way, I can assure you. Joy, how was your weekend?
So I had a party over the weekend.
You see?
I honestly don't feel like coming to work
Some
today.
people have taken
You
over.
should have stayed at home.
You are my senior colleague.
Some people have taken over.
Nah.
Yeah.
This party thing. She was at a party the upper weekend, then this last weekend. She's been
There's
partying.
time for everything.
Once in a while, it's good to.
Seasonal. Uncle, how was your weekend?
I don't even know how to describe it.
You were out of state too, because your party is always
No,
out of
I
Lagos.
wasn't out of state. I was home, just on my own.
You just did your day.
I just did my day, yes.
Wow.
And not happy that Argentina won. And I know that Argentina is getting close to the end of their dreams at this current World Cup. They'll be meeting England. And of course, England will end that dream for Argentina. And it will be England, France
Tell
for
me
the
to
finals.
close my mouth. Why don't you like Argentina? Is it
Because of Messi.
Because of our
It's
goats?
not, a
Is
lot
it
of
because of
people are
Messi?
beefing Argentina.
Why?
You have your goats, I have my goats.
That's what I'm saying.
Ronaldo
That's
is
what I'm
my own
asking.
goats.
Is it because of our goats?
I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't know why Ajibola just has one hatred for Argentina. For Yemi, I really don't get it.
Is that why you are so dull this morning? Pele.
If Argentina had lost that much,
I would have been
would
brighter than this.
Ajibola would have won. he would have been in a brighter mood.
I didn't even
this
know
morning.
England was going to win.
Yeah,
No,
you
England
know, I
won.
said it that
Yeah.
England, for 2 or 3 matches now, they've just been lucky. And another lucky was for them. Bellingham at
Yeah,
the
he
moment
stood out.
is
That boy.
shining and he's taking all the, all the accolades. I do hope that England will be able to survive their next match at the moment. Whether or not Argentina will go, I'm not sure. But I'm sure that a lot of people also didn't want Norway to go.
Yeah.
But it
I
wasn't-
wanted Norway to go.
Why?
Anyway, I wanted Norway to go. I'm not a fan of Man City. And you
God.
know that their star player
Alan. God, Ajibola, your
is
word.
from Man
Just
City.
because of one person.
You're such a weirdo. Come on. I don't get it. Anyway.
But for France, I'm rooting for France any day, anytime.
Kylian
Yeah.
Mbappe at the moment is just, doing so well. And even though he's on the same goal aggregate as our goats, but it looks like he might just get the golden boot of this tournament. Let's see how this pans out at the end of the day.
And I mean, what was it like driving from Sulere to Ikeja this morning?
It was a
The
free
state
ride
of our
for
roads.
those of us coming in, but those going into, they have their kettle of fish cut out for them this morning. BRT buses breaking down this morning. I don't know why. Some other staff buses. Ikorodu Road is a mess this morning going towards, the island.
The island.
Yeah, but I do hope that, maybe some of these issues at the moment might have been fixed. You know that when it rains, potholes here and there, careless drivers also here and there, a lot of drivers also not mindful of other road users, a lot of chaos this morning on that access. And if that road is that way, I wonder what it will be on the island.
Oh my God! And that rain of Friday was quite
Which
heavy.
Friday?
Yesterday.
Say weekend, up until yesterday.
Yesterday.
It didn't rain in
Ha!
my area yesterday.
Eh?
It was only a drizzle.
I experienced the rain yesterday on the
It
island.
rained into
It rained
yesterday. I mean,
on the
flooded.
island
Wow.
yesterday.
So that's what I'm saying Friday, K.
And we didn't experience it here. In this,
Yeah.
You know, there are times
this
that
side.
we don't
Axis
experience
here.
it there. So, but I mean, it's been raining and
power supply has been good so far.
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Hey, don't let
That
me
news
talk
is
too
straight to
much.
the likes
See,
of
Joy,
Joy.
see how
and,
Joy looked at you. See how Joy looked at you.
I don't want to say too much because by the time I get home now,
I didn't get nothing will happen.
Ajibola, you know it has happened before.
Power supply has also been, I mean, fair this weekend. It's been good. Right, let's get into the show.
Before we get into the show, we're not congratulating the release of the.
Because Jibola wasn't here on Friday. Remember we talked about this on
it,
Friday.
yes,
after,
that whatever
after
they're doing,
hearing from the defense
minister.
minister,
Yeah.
and you know, because he had said they were also being careful. Two things we spoke about on Friday though, and we've seen the outcomes. We spoke about the release. We're just hoping that they would come back. And Friday night, I mean, it was good news all over. And then we spoke about whether or not INEC, there was going to be an extension.
Yes, and then Baba's
indeed,
running mate.
Yes, and Baba's running mate. And you know, we said it, that if there was going to be a change, we would have heard something. But it was quiet, there was nothing. And so
Even now that there is no
evening,
change, we are now hearing something.
that
That there is no change. They're still hammering on the Muslim ticket.
That's what we are going to
That was
have.
what
I
reading now,
don't know
so-
why that is another
Exactly.
problem. How? Anyway, that's what Jibola is taking this morning. But I'm sure that, of course, yes, the return of, you know, the kidnap people, yes, it came in as good news. And that's, again, what we're, you know, discussing on the side of the table this morning.
And Peter Obi,
I beg.
who is NBC is watching.
Okay, let's take our news points. 2027 presidency, APC Muslim ticket sparks fresh debate. The decision by President Bola Tinubu to retain Vice President Kashim Shettima as his running mate for the 2027 presidential election has reignited debate over the All Progressives Congress Muslim ticket. Shettima's confirmation for the 2027 presidential election has reopened debate over the APC's Muslim ticket, with political parties and stakeholders divided over whether religion or competence should shape leadership choices. The APC's decision ended months of speculation that Tinubu could replace Shettima with a Northern Christian, while reviving argument that dominated the build-up to the 2023 election. Although critics had argued that the same faith ticket undermined Nigerians' religious balance, Tinubu and Shettima won the presidency, and the ruling party has now opted to retain the combination for a second term. While some opposition parties, including ABGA and the Young Progressive Party, has downplayed concerns over the same faith ticket, others have warned that religious balance remain an important factor in Nigeria's politics. The renewed debate followed the APC's confirmation on Friday that Tinubu would contest the 2027 election with Shettima, a move that effectively ended months of speculation that the president could pick a Northern Christian as his running mate. Ahead of the announcement, several names have been linked to the position, including the Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, retired, the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Most Reverend Hassan Kuka, and the former Speaker of House of Reps, Yakubu Dogara. The APC's decision has revived arguments that dominated the 2023 election after Tinubu, a Muslim from Southwest, selected Shettima, also a Muslim from the Northeast, as his running mate. Critics had argued that the ticket broke Nigeria's tradition of balancing presidential tickets along religious lines to reflect the country's diversity. However, Tinubu and Shettima went on to win the election, defeating the candidates of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, and Labour Party's candidate, Peter Obi, and the New Nigeria's People's Party candidate, Rabiu Kwankwanso. So that's it. After months of speculations, according to this report, Mr. President finally settled for his vice, Shettima, to run together with him for the 2027 presidential election. And by what I've known over the years, you don't change a winning team. And service or leadership for me goes beyond religious sentiment. It must be based on competence and your ability to work together as a team. And that we have seen are reflected in the first term of Mr. President, which is still on. So Mr. President on Friday finally settled for his vice to end months of speculation.
So if he had picked someone else, the people now asking for this Muslim ticket would have been happy, because I really don't understand how sometimes certain things that necessarily do not need to warrant problem, you will now start picking hole inside of it. So a lot of people already settled this in their head during the last election that it was a Muslim ticket. So were you not expecting that he will now dump Shettima and go and pick a Christian to satisfy who? And you think that people who love Shettima has been loyal.
Very, very.
Allow the man to do his 8 years and go with Baba, if that is what it will take to complete this tenure. I mean, it would have been somehow if the president had chosen someone else, and then this same set of people will come and complain. No. Why did you dump him? You used and dump. Now, they have decided to continue. So what is the problem there?
We are a complex country.
The color of our problem.
Complex country.
Our problem does not even have color.
Those oppositions, Abimbola, they were loud and clear when these people were abducted. Now they have been quiet.
No, you don't know.
They are not quiet.
They are even complaining.
They are not quiet.
What exactly do we want?
They are complaining.
The one I saw, that the children were looking too happy. I don't understand.
They said they should go and put the CCTV in the bush when they were rescuing the children.
It is well. Second story.
Second base, Gary.
APC PDP complete candidates upload as INEC extends deadline. The All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party have confirmed the successful upload of their presidential, vice presidential, and National Assembly candidates to the Independent National Electoral Commission's candidate nomination portal as the electoral body extended the submission deadline for political parties to July 14. The development came as the APC mocked opposition parties that failed to meet the original July 11 deadline, saying their inability to complete the nomination process on schedule raised questions about their organizational capacity and readiness for the 2027 general elections. The Electoral Commission on Sunday extended the deadline for political parties to submit their names and personal particulars of their candidates for the 2027 presidential and National Assembly elections by 3 days, shifting it to midnight on Tuesday, July 14, 2026. According to the Commission, the extension followed an appeal by the Inter-Party Advisory Council on behalf of political parties that were unable to complete the upload of their candidate details within the stipulated time frame. That's really the thrust of the story this morning, and it is the fact that, IPAC had spoken on behalf of the political parties that were unable to meet up, and Tuesday is just tomorrow. Deadline tomorrow. So if by tomorrow midnight political parties still fail to upload all of the information, then you can't come back to say INEC hasn't been fair. And the top political parties, ADC, APC, yes, and ADC, they've completed theirs. And for those that like to talk a lot in this country, they probably would have said the ruling party is yet to do theirs. And since they are the ones that have done theirs this time around, we're waiting on the other parties. So nobody has, nobody can come back after Tuesday to say INEC hasn't been fair.
I love your angle to that particular story that you just read, because we read a lot of meanings to different issues in this country. And I'm very certain that those that are likely not to be able to meet up on Tuesday will come back and paint the picture like, oh, it was Mr. President that directed INEC not to register them, not to upload their details on the portal of INEC. Because everything that has to do with INEC now
is
Mr.
President.
Coming from the ruling party.
Okay.
Next one.
No, but this one, Portal is not having issues.
Joy and this Portal are having issues.
I
They
mean,
are always
nobody has
talking about it.
complained.
Nobody has
so
Nobody has
far
complained
This
about
that
it.
the Portal has issues. Even them, they haven't said anything. They just pleaded for more time. And more time they have. So
It's just tomorrow, Sha.
if the Portal now decides to have a glitch after tomorrow, at least Portal has done his job. So let's take your stories.
Yeah.
See, Lagos.
Troops killed 274 insurgents as Nigeria records 882 attacks. At least 792 persons lost their lives in 882 security incidents across all 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory in June 2026, with the military killing 274 insurgents. According to the latest report by SARI Global, a risk intelligence and security analysis firm that specializes in providing operational data, climate intelligence, and crisis management support for organizations working in the world's most volatile environments. This is as the report stated that the Islamic State West Africa province launched a coordinated strategy in Munguno axis of northern Borno that blocked access to humanitarian aid from reaching hundreds of thousands of internally displaced persons. This particular story is very long, and it's just statistics. It's just a report about, how well or how far the troops have gone in reducing, this insurgents' actions, and how the insurgents have, usually taken over a particular area, up north. So it's just a report and statistics of how far this of how far the insurgents have gone and how the Nigerian troops have been able to hold them or kill them or
how well
reduce them,
they've been
and how well they've been able to perform. Yes, that's just it.
I think we should give kudos to our armed forces, and we've said it many times that until there's better collaboration with or better synergy amongst all our armed forces, we'll continue to record abysmal performances. But if they can come together and work as one, this is what we'll get. And I think, they've been doing really well, even though there's room for more improvement. Joy, let's take a story.
Lagos State Government links revenue growth to digital finance reforms. The Lagos State Government has attributed its improved revenue performance in 2025 to ongoing digital reforms in public finance management, saying technology-driven budgeting and stricter fiscal controls have strengthened transparency and revenue collection. The Commissioner for Finance, Abayomi Oluyomi, disclosed this at the opening of a 3-day workshop on public sector budgeting organized by the Lagos State Public Service Chapter of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. Oluyomi said most ministries, departments, and agencies had been integrated into the Lagos Revenue Portal, enabling real-time revenue monitoring, seamless electronic payments, and improved accountability. According to him, the state's budget performance has improved because of more credible revenue projections, disciplined expenditure management, and effective implementation of capital projects. He also said that more than 500 chartered accountants currently serve across MDAs, describing the development as part of efforts to strengthen institutional capacity and improve financial governance. This is also giving an update or a report on how well the ministry is doing in Lagos. Revenue growth has been credited to digital finance reforms in Lagos.
Well, Lagos will continue to lead in many ways, and of course, other states will continue to follow. We need to run on the program this morning. Let's go on to the X platform to take a look at what's trending there. This morning, we're taking a look at the ISWAP issue and where Nigerian troops were said to have stopped ISWAP terrorists from, attacking. Were defeated, and soldiers recovered weapons and a camera with valuable evidence. And again, like I said earlier, we must give kudos to our security forces. They are doing really, really well this time around. And, you know, a couple of issues that have been coming out these days just shows that it seems the fight is beginning to pay off.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. And we must give them that credit. And, of course, the fact that they're sacrificing their time, their time, their lives for the country and their fatherland. And I also hope that on the part of the federal government, the needful will be done to further encourage these people to give their best in their line of duty.
Right. And especially those who have lost their lives in the line of duty, I think more should be done in taking care of their families. You know, they have given their lives for the country.
All right, we need to go. We'll take a quick break. When we return, the conversation continues.